Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Let's be real. Nothing is more frustrating than investing your time, energy and emotions into someone, only to be left wondering if she truly cares about you or if she's just keeping you around for convenience. It's a situation too many men find themselves in, giving their all, only to receive mixed signals in return. Have you ever felt like you're always the one making plans, always the one reaching out, always the one putting in the effort, while she just coasts along, offering breadcrumbs of attention when it suits her? It's exhausting. And more than that, it's confusing. Maybe she says she cares, but something feels off. Maybe she tells you she misses you, yet somehow she never makes the effort to see you. Maybe she calls you special, but you notice she's just as warm and charming with every other guy in her orbit. And deep down, you can't shake the question, does she actually care about me? Or am I just an option? See, the biggest trap most men fall into is believing words over actions, because when we care about someone, we want to believe the best in them. We want to trust that they mean what they say. But here's the hard truth. People can say anything. What truly matters is what they do. So how do you know if she genuinely cares about you, or if she's just keeping you around for attention, validation, or convenience? How do you tell the difference between real affection and strategic affection? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. By the end of this video, you'll have clarity, confidence, and, most importantly, the power to walk away from anyone who doesn't truly value you. No more second-guessing, no more emotional roller coasters. Just the truth, straight up. And listen, if any of this resonates with you so far, drop a "clarity is power" in the comments. Because that's what we're here for today. Clarity. The ability to see things for what they are, not what we wish they were. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, she invests in you, not just takes from you. A woman who truly cares about you doesn't just take, she gives. She invests in you emotionally, mentally, and in the small, everyday details that show she values you. She listens when you speak, remembers the little things, and makes an effort to contribute rather than just receive. She supports you when you need it, not just when it's convenient for her. You don't have to chase her attention because she shows up willingly, proving through actions, not just words, that you matter to her. But when a woman is just playing you, it's all about what she can get. She enjoys the attention, the effort, and the validation you provide, but she rarely, if ever, returns the same energy. She's present when she wants something, whether it's your time, effort, or resources, but the moment you need her, she suddenly becomes distant. Excuses pile up. She's too busy, too tired, or didn't see your message, yet she has time for everything and everyone else. You're left feeling like a side character in her life rather than someone truly valued. Watch her patterns, not just her words. People can say anything, but real care is shown through consistency. If she only shows up when she needs something but disappears when you need her, that's not love, that's convenience. A woman who truly cares makes you feel supported, appreciated, and prioritized. A woman who is playing you makes you feel exhausted, used, and questioning your worth. If her effort is inconsistent, if she makes you feel like you're always chasing after her while she does the bare minimum, she's not invested in you. She's just keeping you around as an option. Imagine this. You're always the one reaching out first, planning dates, or checking in on her. She responds, but she never initiates. She enjoys the attention, but never goes out of her way to make you feel special. Now you have a rough day. Maybe work is stressful, or you're dealing with personal struggles. You reach out, hoping for some support, but she barely acknowledges it. She responds with something generic like, "That sucks," and quickly changes the subject, or worse, she suddenly becomes unavailable. But the moment she needs something, she knows exactly how to contact you, acting affectionate and engaged when it benefits her. That's not care, that's manipulation. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If you constantly justify her lack of effort or make excuses for why she doesn't show up for you, you're allowing someone else to control your happiness. Instead, ask yourself, does she bring peace or does she drain your energy? Does she add value or does she only take? A relationship should never feel like a test where you constantly have to prove your worth. When someone truly cares, you will know. When they don't, you will always feel confused. If you recognize this pattern in your life, take a step back. Stop overextending yourself for someone who wouldn't do the same for you. Don't invest in someone who only sees you as a backup plan. Number 2, she respects your boundaries. A woman who truly cares about you respects your time, space, and values. She understands that you have a life outside of her, whether it's work, personal goals, family, or time for yourself. She doesn't demand all of your attention or make you feel guilty for having other priorities. Instead, she supports your independence and encourages you to grow. Respect is about balance, and a woman who values you will never try to control, manipulate, or pressure you into constantly prioritizing her at the expense of your own well-being. But a woman who is just playing games, she pushes limits, she tests your patience. She expects you to be there for her on demand, but isn't willing to do the same for you. She may guilt-trip you when you're unavailable, make passive-aggressive comments about your time, or even try to create unnecessary drama to pull your focus back to her. If she constantly disregards your boundaries, ignores your needs, or expects you to always adjust for her convenience, that's not love. It's emotional manipulation. Watch for the imbalance. If she gets upset when you can't text back immediately, but takes hours or even days to respond to you, that's a sign of entitlement. If she expects you to be patient when she cancels plans last minute, but reacts poorly when you need to reschedule, that's a sign of one-sided investment. A woman who truly cares about you will make an effort to understand your limits, not push them for her own benefit. She will appreciate the time you give rather than demand more. Imagine this. You tell her you need some time alone to focus on work or personal matters, and instead of respecting that, she accuses you of ignoring her or not caring enough. But when the roles are reversed, when she's busy, she expects you to be completely understanding and patient. This double standard is a major red flag. True care means respecting each other's space, not making one person constantly sacrifice for the other. Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, once said, "Any person capable of angering you becomes your master." If she is constantly testing your boundaries and making you feel guilty for prioritizing yourself, she's trying to control your emotions. A caring woman will never feel threatened by your independence. She will respect it. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, not control. A woman who truly values you will understand that love is about choice, not obligation. You should never feel like you have to prove your loyalty by constantly bending to someone else's demands. When boundaries are respected, both people feel valued and secure. If this message resonates with you, drop a comment below. I deserve mutual respect. Let's remind ourselves that real love never comes at the cost of self-respect. Number 3, she shows up in hard moments, not just fun ones. It's easy to be present when things are exciting. Romantic dates, spontaneous trips, laughter-filled nights. When everything is fun and effortless, most people will gladly stick around. But the real test of someone's care? How they act when things aren't easy. A woman who genuinely cares about you won't just be there for the highs. She'll stand by you during the lows. She checks in when you're stressed, listens when you need to vent, and offers comfort when life gets overwhelming. She doesn't see your struggles as an inconvenience. She sees them as moments where she can offer support. Her care isn't conditional on everything being perfect. It's consistent. But a woman who's just playing you, the moment things get real, she pulls away. She enjoys the attention, the excitement, and the fun. But the second you show any vulnerability, whether it's stress from work, personal challenges, or emotional struggles, she suddenly becomes distant. She may dismiss your problems, change the subject, or even make you feel like a burden for opening up. If she only enjoys the relationship when it's effortless but disappears when it requires emotional depth, that's not care, it's convenience. Look at the pattern, not just isolated moments. Does she show genuine concern when you're having a tough day, or does she brush it off? If you're struggling, does she check in, or does she expect you to handle everything alone while she enjoys the best parts of the relationship? A woman who values you won't make you feel like your challenges are too much for her to handle. She will offer presence, patience, and reassurance, not avoidance. Imagine this scenario. You're going through a rough patch. Maybe you've lost a job, had a family issue, or just feel mentally drained. You reach out, hoping for a little support, but she responds with indifference or irritation. Maybe she says things like, "You're always so negative," or "I don't want to deal with this right now." But when she's feeling low, she expects you to drop everything and be there for her. This is a clear sign of emotional imbalance. She's in it for what she gains, not what she gives. Real relationships aren't tested during the good times. They're tested when things get hard. Consistency is the foundation of true care. If she only enjoys the highs of the relationship but avoids the lows, she's not emotionally invested. She's just there for the benefits. True love isn't about convenience. It's about commitment, support, and standing together through the storms. If she only wants to be around when it suits her but vanishes when you need her most, she's not someone you can rely on. Drop a "real love is consistent" in the comments if you believe true care is shown in difficult moments. Let's remind ourselves that love isn't just about good times. It's about who stays when things aren't easy. Number 4. She's honest about her intentions. A woman who genuinely cares about you won't leave you in a constant state of confusion. She won't play mind games, send mixed signals, or keep you guessing about where you stand in her life. Instead, she's upfront and clear about what she wants, whether it's a committed relationship, a friendship, or something casual. Her honesty shows respect for both your emotions and your time. But if she's just playing you, she'll avoid defining the relationship. She might say things like, "Let's just see where this goes," or "I don't like labels," while still enjoying the benefits of your time, effort, and attention. Meanwhile, she keeps her options open, entertaining other connections while keeping you in limbo. This kind of behavior is emotionally draining because it keeps you hoping for something that may never happen. Watch her consistency, not just her words. Someone who truly values you won't make you feel like you have to decode every text or analyze every interaction. She won't say she cares about you, but then disappear for days or weeks. If she's serious, her actions will align with her words. She will be present, communicative, and clear about where she sees things going. Think about this. If you bring up the topic of commitment and she dodges it, gets defensive, or makes vague promises about the future without ever following through, that's a red flag. Someone who wants a real connection won't be afraid to discuss it. They'll welcome the conversation because they value clarity as much as you do. Another sign: if she only reaches out when it's convenient for her or when she needs something, but avoids deeper conversations about the relationship, she's likely not emotionally invested. She may like the attention, the comfort, and the security of knowing you're there, but she doesn't actually see a future with you. The hard truth is this: if a woman truly cares about you, she won't keep you on standby while she explores other options. She won't treat you as a placeholder until someone better comes along. Instead, she'll make it clear where you fit into her life, and she'll respect you enough to be honest, even if that honesty isn't what you want to hear. Clarity is a sign of maturity. People who care about you won't leave you emotionally exhausted trying to figure out their true intentions. Love should bring peace, not confusion. If you ever feel like you're constantly guessing where you stand with someone, take a step back and ask yourself, do her actions match her words? If not, it may be time to stop investing in someone who isn't willing to be real with you. Drop a clarity over confusion in the comments if you agree that real love doesn't leave you second-guessing. Let's set the standard for honesty, respect, and emotional clarity. Number 5. She encourages you to be better, not just convenient for her. A woman who truly cares about you won't just enjoy the benefits of your presence. She will actively push you to become a better version of yourself. She'll support your ambitions, respect your goals, and celebrate your growth. A real partner doesn't feel threatened by your success. Instead, she takes pride in seeing you win. But if she's just playing you, she'll only want you around when it's convenient for her, and the moment your focus shifts to self-improvement, she may start to discourage you. She might make passive-aggressive comments, downplay your efforts, or even guilt-trip you for prioritizing your goals. The difference is simple. A caring woman sees your growth as a shared victory, while a manipulative one sees it as a threat. Look at how she reacts when you work on yourself. Does she encourage you when you hit the gym, take on a new challenge, or focus on leveling up your life? Or does she roll her eyes, make sarcastic remarks, or act indifferent? A woman who genuinely values you will respect your personal journey and inspire you to reach new heights. Watch out for subtle discouragement. If she constantly questions your ambitions, plants seed of doubt, or makes you feel like your efforts are unnecessary, she's not looking out for you. She's trying to keep you within a comfort zone that benefits her. A woman who cares will challenge you in a way that builds you up, not in a way that makes you feel small. For example, if you decide to start a business, focus on your career, or commit to self-discipline, a supportive partner will encourage you, ask about your progress, and celebrate your wins. On the other hand, a woman who's just playing will say things like, "Why are you wasting your time with that?" Or, "You've changed." But real love welcomes growth. It doesn't fear it. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." A real partner will help you overcome obstacles, not become one. Another sign to watch for: if she expects you to cheer for her dreams but dismisses yours, that's manipulation. Relationships should be about mutual support, not one-sided effort. A woman who truly values you wants to see you succeed just as much as she wants success for herself. So ask yourself, does she inspire you, or does she hold you back? Does she want to see you win, or does she only care when it benefits her? The answers will tell you everything you need to know. Affirm it. I deserve a partner who wants to see me grow. If you believe in mutual support and true partnership, drop this in the comments. Let's raise the standard for real connections. Number 6. Her actions match her words. Talk is cheap. Anyone can say they care, but words without action are just empty noise. A woman who genuinely values you doesn't just say the right things. She backs them up with real effort. If she tells you she cares, she proves it. If she says she misses you, she makes time to see you. If she promises something, she follows through. On the other hand, if a woman is just playing you, she'll say all the things you want to hear, but her actions won't align. She might tell you she wants to spend more time together, but never initiates plans. She might say she values you, but treats you like an afterthought. She might claim to miss you, but goes days without reaching out. The key difference? A caring woman provides clarity, while a manipulative one keeps you guessing. Pay attention to her consistency. Does she follow through on her promises, or do you constantly find yourself making excuses for her? When someone truly cares, you won't have to wonder where you stand. She'll make her presence known, not just when it's convenient for her, but because she genuinely values you. A common red flag? She only puts in effort when she feels like she's losing you. If she suddenly starts showing affection when you pull away, but disappears again once she knows she has your attention, she's not invested. She's just keeping you emotionally hooked. Real love doesn't operate on manipulation. It thrives on consistency. Example. Let's say she tells you, I really want to see you this week. But every time you suggest a day, she has an excuse. Yet, when she needs something from you, she suddenly has all the time in the world. That's not care, that's convenience. A woman who truly values you will match her words with effort, not just keep you waiting. Watch for patterns, not isolated moments. One cancelled plan isn't a big deal. Life happens. But if she constantly flakes, makes empty promises, and always has an excuse, you have your answer. A woman who is serious about you makes time, no matter how busy she is. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." The same applies to relationships. True care isn't explained, it's demonstrated. A woman who respects you won't need to convince you of her feelings. Her consistency will say it all. So ask yourself, does she put in effort even when she doesn't have to? Does she make your connection a priority, or do you feel like an option? If her words and actions don't align, believe what you see, not what you hear. Actions always tell the truth. Drop actions over words in the comments if you believe that real love is shown, not just spoken. Let's set the standard for genuine connections. Final message. Fellas, the biggest mistake you can make is ignoring reality because of what you hope to be true. Too many men hold on to potential, convincing themselves that mixed signals mean something deeper. But here's the truth. When a woman genuinely cares, you won't have to guess. A woman who truly values you adds to your life, not your stress. She respects your time, acknowledges your efforts, and shows up when it matters. She doesn't leave you questioning where you stand. She makes things clear through her actions, not just empty words. But if she's hot and cold, constantly making excuses, and keeping you in emotional limbo, it's time to wake up. Stop making excuses for her inconsistency. Stop justifying why she doesn't put in effort. You deserve a partner, not a puzzle. A real connection isn't about chasing someone who keeps pulling away. It's about mutual respect, effort, and emotional security. If you find yourself over-analyzing her every move, stressing over whether she cares, she probably doesn't. Because when someone truly values you, they make sure you know it. So ask yourself, does she make your life better or more confusing? Does she put in effort, or are you always the one chasing? Are you her priority or just a backup plan? If you recognize these red flags, don't ignore them. Value yourself enough to walk away from someone who only keeps you around for convenience. Drop a comment and tell me, which of these signs have you seen before? Let's have an honest conversation, and if this video helped, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real talk content like this. Your self-worth matters. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.